Hey guys, it's Mike again. I just wanted to make another video and just to tell you that I'm sure lately, well, you see it on the news that, we live in precarious times, dangerous times around the world. Things are happening all over the place. I just woke up this morning and saw a video of a young man who I used to follow for many years. He was a bodybuilder, and he had a newborn son so many months back with his wife. They seemed happy, and he went to a workout and came home and he dropped dead in his house. And I've heard these stories many times because I've been a bodybuilder my whole life, and even though I've been an alcoholic and did drugs on and off throughout my life, I've always been into fitness and exercise and bodybuilding. So I followed a lot of these guys, and if you've heard these stories all the time of these bodybuilders dropping dead, but this guy wasn't that old. I don't even think he was probably just his late 20s. And this sparked my mind to want to make a video about how fragile life is. I've wanted to ignore this a big part of my life. It's like mortality is, I'm getting older, toward 50 years old right now, but when I was younger, when you're young, you feel so good, you feel almost immortal, and we're not. And I've had very close calls with my health from drinking and drugs, and I've had to go to the ER many times, and I hurt my kidneys, my liver. I've had last rites done to me from the priest and all that many times, and I still, after I recovered, had that mindset that, I'm invincible. And then rinse and repeat, the same thing happened all over again. I abused my body, almost died again. And, I got to the point, and it's really just recently, it's like I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired of having to go through the same mistakes over and over again. And I'm just tired of it all. I got to accept the fact that, I got to lay all the bad stuff behind me in this life. It was fun while it lasted, but it's over because I'm killing this one body I have. And even though I'm alone in this cold house without my wife since she passed away, and everyone in my family's gone, passed away, or moved. My sister's in Colorado. I got nobody. It's like I got to take care of this one life I have left because I got to take care of myself. But this brings me back to what I was saying in the beginning of this video, that, guys, we're all going to die someday, no matter how well we take care of ourselves, doing drugs, alcohol, or not, being completely sober our whole lives, lifting weights and being strong and healthy. Regardless of all that, all the vitamins, minerals, taking care of ourselves, we're going to die one day. We know that logically, but we forget about that, and we live accordingly. And at least in my case, I've lived a real reckless life and careless life. And because I hurt myself, I ended up hurting a lot of people I loved. And I put a lot of stress on the people I loved, my family, especially my wife. And when she had cancer, I mean, after she passed, I had guilt. It's like, I feel responsible for her getting sick. And maybe that's a lie from the devil, but, how can anyone going through stress or living with someone who's living this reckless life not be affected in their immune system? But anyway, I know my wife's forgiven me. I know God's forgiven me. I just can't keep playing this over and over to get in my mind. Back to what I was saying is that we're going to die one day. We need to not just know it logically, we need to feel it. This body, this is a shell. We're going to die. Where are we going to go after this life? A lot of people are atheists, and I've posted a video of my near-death experience. Guys, I'm telling you, when you close your eyes to this life, your eyes awaken to another life 1,000 times more real than this life. I have LASIK eye surgery, got perfect vision, 20/20 in both eyes. And what I saw on the other side was 1,000 times more clear and real. It put this reality to shame like it's a joke. That was real. This is a dream. So we need to get our relationship with God right. Please start that relationship with the God. We live in dangerous times, not with wars and sickness around the world, the diseases. There's so many threats against our life, and one of these things are going to take us out one day with our health, war, disease, whatever. Whatever, death comes to us all. We can't run from the Reaper for very long. Eventually, he's going to catch up to us, and he's going to tackle us to the ground. Where are you going to go after you die? Please start a relationship with God. He loves you. Don't feel ashamed for anything. I've done so many shameful things in my life that I've been so embarrassed of. But you know, God sees it all. He knows it all. He knows we're human. He knows we're imperfect. Just be thankful that we have a God that forgives us. And no matter what we've done, He can wash us clean, whiter than snow. And to where we can walk in His presence and He's not ashamed and He'll embrace us and love us. Just celebrate that fact that we have hope. That when we shed this life, we have hope of everlasting life and in perfect peace and no more hurts and pains. I have a couple back surgeries and my legs and the years of drinking and alcohol. I have terrible neuropathy. I had an EMG test from my doctor. I got the nerve damage of an 80-year-old. And I'm not even 50 yet. I'm close, but I cause a lot. I live in pain daily. I can't wait to go up in heaven and not be in pain anymore. And I know that's true because I've been there before. In my near-death experience, when I was in the river of life dancing, I felt no pain, just ecstasy, and it was perfection. It was heavenly. So I look forward to that, and it's going to happen for you too. All your hope, all your fears, all the pain, all the things you felt ashamed of. God's going to forgive you of all that, and you're going to stand in His glory and bask in His love, and you're going to be so happy. I'm telling you, I felt it. I was jumping up and down like a kid, celebrating on my near-death experience. When I passed away in the near-death experience, I was just celebrating like a little kid you see jumping in a puddle in the street, after it rained. And God was celebrating with me. He was happy for me. And He'll be happy for you too. But you got to lay that ego down. We all have ego. And just lay it down and say, God, forgive me of all the past, and just, accept me for who I am and where I am right now, with laying this all down at your feet, and make me a new creature in your sight. And cleanse me, make me whiter than snow. And I want to start my new life. Please help me. Ask God for help. Just say, Lord, even if you're scared, just say, Lord, I know you're going to be there with me, and I need your help. I cannot do this without you. Make that real clear to God. I can't do this without you. I need you. And He'll be there for you. He'll love you. And I just want to give this message out to you, and that there is hope, and God loves you, and He's waiting for you. Time's ticking, though. We live in this mortal body. And I just want to tell you this message today. And don't give up. And He'll be your best friend. Just reach out to Him. He's our Father.